Hi, my name is Therese. Welcome to my channel, Grit by Grace. I am a active wife, mother, and grandma of 7 grandchildren, to include triplet boys who just turned 1. I'm very blessed to live an abundant life and have been fortunate to be able to be home with my kids and also available to my adult children as they need me to care for and to play with my grandchildren, which is my greatest joy. I'm also a 2-time lymphoma survivor, which is why I am on this channel. Well, which is why I created this channel. I was diagnosed in 2024 with non-Hodgkin's type lymphoma and recently found out that it has relapsed. I created this channel for one reason, is because it's cathartic for me. And the other reason is to hopefully bring hope and encouragement to others to prove that joy and cancer can coexist. There's a lot of things that can coexist, I've realized. Hope and fear can coexist. Faith and fear can coexist. I'm very strong faith that I'm a believer in Jesus. I like to call myself a disciple of Jesus. I don't like to be referred to as religious, but I try to live my life as he has given us example by loving him and loving others. And this is my way of loving others and also showing that he can carry me through this and does carry me through this and has carried me through this. So thank you for watching and tuning in. I need to share quickly the original diagnosis. I'm going to try to go through that really fast, but not too fast, but I don't need to share all the details. I was first diagnosed in 2024, June 28th to be exact. I had had a parotid gland taken out that was apparently benign, and they sent it to pathology and it came back as cancer. That was a surprise because I thought it was benign. So that kind of threw me for a loop. When I opened my email that I had lymphoma, my brain jiggled the words. I didn't even see it. I had to just stop and calm down and then read it again and saw that I had lymphoma. My husband was sitting across from me. I told him and he didn't believe me. And so I let him read it. And sure enough, that's when I realized it. So over the next 6 months, I went through 6 months of 6 cycles of chemo. The very first cycle was involved the red devil, which is why I lost my hair. I lost my hair and it's growing back still, and that's been a journey, and that's a whole nother video. But there's a lot of that content on the internet. So the subsequent treatments after that were downgraded, and the chemo was not as traumatic to my body as the first one. And I was very fortunate. I did not have a lot of side effects. I had excellent care. UVA Virginia Cancer Specialist here in Virginia, fantastic from the beginning until I rang the bell on December 31st, 2024, was incredible. As incredible as it could possibly have been. I went into every treatment, every scan with no expectations and complete trust in God that he would carry me through it. I'm not saying that I wasn't afraid, that I didn't have skin anxiety, because that's all real. It's very real. And also, it feels isolating and lonely as well when you're struggling with cancer and you're sitting in a room, for example, full of people that you love and you know, and it's surreal because you have this reality within your body. You'll never be the same. And life is, not saying they're not affected, because absolutely cancer affects everybody around you, but there's this kind of quiet struggle that you do internally, and it feels lonely. It feels lonely. Cancer can also be isolating due to your immunity level being in the tank when you go through treatment and stuff. So I'm glad that I will have this outlet, this go around. The reason that I will put content out there is to be an encouragement to those that are looking. I know that for me, the first place I go when I was diagnosed, I went looking for information. I went looking for patient stories. I wanted to hear all about those who've gone through what I was going to go through. I wanted to read all the facts about my treatment, the facts, and stay in the facts, because you can go way down rabbit holes that are super scary. So I tried to maintain just sticking with the facts. So for me, listening to other people, how they had gone through it, and there's so many great stories on YouTube, but also watching reputable doctors online talking about the different treatments, as well as reading about it, was very, very helpful to me, and to kind of understand what I was going to be going through. And again, like I said, I didn't go to any treatments with any expectation. I just took things as they came, and figured that the team was capable around me, and that they would take care of any needs that I had should things go south. And also, I trusted the Lord in it all. So I'm wanting to give others hope in that as well, and to live this out in real time, and to prove that grit is something you just can't make up. You only get grit and resilience from going in it and going through it and going forward. I remember when I realized the first time around, this was my journey. There was absolutely no way around it. I had to go through it. There was no off-ramp. It was just going forward and trusting, and seeing what there was to learn along the way. And one of the other silver linings was I always kind of wanted to play with short hair, so that was good. Got to play, and still am playing with my short hair, to see what length I actually like. So this is why I'm here, and hopefully I'll get more comfortable in front of the camera. I'm very relational, but usually there's people around that I can talk to, so talking to a camera and looking at my face is not the most comfortable thing to do. So be patient with me, and I trust this video will get to those who need to see it. And I want to walk this road with you, invite you to walk my road with me, and we'll do it together. And we'll face things as we come. I want to be completely open and transparent as I walk through this journey. And also, there will be hard days and there will be light days. And I want to share them all. But I promise this won't be a heavy channel. There'll be laughter, there'll be some joy, and well, there's going to be a lot of joy in it. This is just the first video, and it's quite uncomfortable, to be honest, for me. But I just believe I'm supposed to do this, so I'm doing it. And if no one sees it, okay. But if you see it and you're here, then you're meant to be here. And let me know. Leave a comment below. Ask me any questions you want to ask. I'm sure things will unfold as I go along and share test results. I can tell you right now, I have to have a biopsy that is scheduled. I have another PET scan that is scheduled, and then my follow-up with my oncologist are all on the table. So now it's the waiting. And for those of you that have gone through this or are going through this, the waiting is oftentimes the hardest part. Knowing is power. So when it gets to the point of knowledge, when you know what you have, how they're going to treat it, then it's like, okay, I got this. We can do this. And that's very helpful to me. So come along for the ride. It'll be bumpy, but it'll be real, and it will be what it is. So thank you for tuning in, and see you next time. Bye.